going on YouTube? What's going on Patreon friends? How we all doing today? What's going on, man? We're going into, this looks like it's the same singing competition that Dimash was in. So like a stage that my boy Dimash, holy shit, I haven't looked at it, the spelling, or I haven't asked anyone if I've said it right. Anyways, the stage that he came off of, man, like that's like you know what I mean? Like I was joking about how I hope he was closing the night out, and it turned out that he was opening the night, and like what a I literally want to say like what a joke, right? But I'm assuming that everyone was super pro, man, because like you can't just have like one star, especially not from your country. You know what I mean? You got to be careful with that stuff when they're like, you know, so like I'm assuming that it was a whole bunch of superstars. That's what I'm trying to say here. But anyways. So we are getting into, this is Hua Shenu singing, performing Nunchucks live on the singer, right? And I'm pretty sure that the singer is like, it's like people with careers. It's like people who have like, you know, made it or have some progression to their career. Like it's kind of fair game for anyone, right? So I don't know. I dig it. Anyway, I appreciate this request. This one came from my Patreon friend Tatiana, and I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Y'all can check me out on Patreon as well. You can send me a request. The link's in the description box. YouTube, obviously, love you. Appreciate everyone hanging out, man. It's just wild to think by the time I'm done this video, we're gonna be at 19,000 subs. Just nuts. What the hell? What a crazy world. Also, just because I don't know how the copyright stuff works for this particular setup, I'm doing some like filtery stuff. So I hope y'all have seen this video. But anyway, let's do this. The dynamic control is really cool, and I want to see this again because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sing this back, so I'm gonna try to. So it's like this, like, but like without the mouth opening, like as much that I have to do to like kind of create the same kind of effect is neat, man. It's a lot of control. It's like if I sounded like this, and if I was in this situation, this would be me being like, man, I got a taste coming. Like here's a teaser, here's some appetizers of what's coming up, right? Like that to me was really neat. And then what is this? What is this head here? Looks like a SM7, what do they call it? 87 head, but I don't know if it's beta or not. Anyway, I'll get to that. I'm so glad that this is happening right now, and I'm sorry to cut it off. I'm just really excited. Let me listen to it, and then I'll talk about it. Yeah, I'm so glad that happened. So like the change was when he was singing the notes before, it was like this very tall, like this like, kind of like dark, deep embouchure, right? It's almost like you're trying to yawn in like the back of your mouth. So it's like this, whatever the notes are, right? And then when he goes for the scream, there's a few ways you can get into like that kind of like false chord or like that kind of like compression area, right? So one of them is that like you kind of smile and you push your tongue against the bottom of your teeth, and you get this kind of like nice grit. And it was just starting to come out a little bit. It was just starting to get like edgy almost. And I was just like, I'm here for it. And then when he lets out the big note, you can see his tongue like literally laid into the back of his teeth. Oh man, I'm in for a ride. All this. at this light show. Jack comes up, okay. Yeah, use the piano. Oh man, this is, oh my god, I could talk about so much that's going on right now. So the rap thing is cool, man. He sounds very articulate, and like I talk about this lots, me personally, and like I can only speak from my own experience. I'm not trying to put myself down, but like I love hip hop, man. I got like a few songs that I've tried to cover this and that, and for me to get in like the hip hop zone, man, or like the rapping zone, I gotta like not sing for a while. I gotta like separate myself from singing because I get so stuck in trying to make it melodic or trying to like sing like, you know, what was actually tracked to the record. So I'm following now the artist. Like it's tough, right? And so to go from that singing to like now like a comfortable pitch and just being relaxed again, it just shows the comfortability on stage. Because like if it were me, man, I'd be all hype and like I would have just this high timbre, this high pitch just naturally. Even if I was rapping my ass off, even if I was hitting all the parts, I would just be like, I would just have this like like how I'm talking now, my voice is higher. Like I'm more eccentric now because I'm more like lit up, right? And he managed that really well. And that's just like, as a singer, man, as a singer, it's just showing proficiency, comfort on stage, right? See, it's like that. It's like spoken almost, but I wish you would know. So it's like there's melody to it, but it's like it's this weird blend of like spoken versus singing, right? I dig it, man. I dig it. We got some stage presence too. Yeah, like a backing vocal too. It's probably his vocal, and like it's just you just kind of need that stuff just to make it land, right? Like in a lot of hip hop live, they'll have like a backing track or like a vocal that kind of fills stuff out, and sometimes you just need it for like a doubler. So like that doesn't surprise me at all that there was a second vocal there, and it wasn't just his vocal created twice, because that's a whole other thing. But anyways, so that's what I think that was. But I wish you would know. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Oh, the grip, bro. Come on. So casual, man. Very relaxed. I dig this. Man. And to create that, like, that, and this isn't a dig, to create that thin of like a pitch, like stylistically, is tough to come out of. Like when the part that I sang, I could do that. I could not do this. I promise you, I'm not even gonna try it because it won't make noise. It won't do the same thing. And it's just like, it's neat, man. It's just cool to see how many different like pockets and like resources he can present as a vocalist. Like it's so cool, man. That's high too, man. That's real high. I don't think he's singing very loud either, but I wish you know. But like, it's just, there's something about the tone, man. There's something about like like I said, like I could sing that note too, but it's different. It's just different, right? And it's I don't know how to describe it, man. It's just like there's something that like there's something that talented singers have when they're proficient. Because like I said, like I can sing, I can pretend to rap, but it's definitely not like performance, like on stage, show off to the whole world. It's definitely not that, right? And to be able to do all of this, man, and be proficient at it is just like, it's neat, man. So comfortable. Full voice almost, man. It's like I said, I can false coordinate or like falsetto it, whatever that is, whatever I'm doing, whatever you want to call that I was singing earlier. It's just like I said, I do not have the comfort and control and the capacity to just be relaxed and just let that out like that. It's just that's where my appreciation for this comes from. Just yeah. Anyway.
怎么改？我试图拿心自在，怎么改？怎么改？气质难接受心改。怎么改？怎么改？我心千里心沙袋，怎么改？怎么改？我打开任督二脉。怎么改？怎么改？我压背负的脚脉，怎么改？怎么改？你被我一脚踢开。
Like it's so far away from like the distorted, the raspy, like the like rock vocal as it were. It's even far away from the rap vocal because it's like that was like a tall, like a stood tall, stacked like sounding vocal still, right? Like from the performance, from like a graphic or like an EQ kind of perspective, it still is very tall and rich. And then it's like when he goes into this, man, it's just like it's such a different timbre. It's just neat, man. It's just neat. Hi, too, man. You can probably play this too. I just cracked my neck, man. It happened. It happened. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah. Great kick too, man. I was gonna say that was a great kick. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. What a performance. He looked like he was not in his room anymore. He's embodied. He's like, oh fuck, I'm back. I dug that, man. I dug that. I dug this stage, bro. This must be like a big budget, like a big celebration, because like this, like it's probably built into the room. A lot of this is probably built into whatever theater they're in here, but like it's so cool to see how they manage it, right? Like it's just neat, like all this haze, like they have so much filler, but you can still see everyone. The cameras still look good. Like it's neat, man. It's neat. I dug this whole setup. I dug this whole performance. I appreciate this request, man. This is like, it was given me. Has anyone seen the Mark Wahlberg movie Rockstar? Loosely based on my life. The song was giving me vibes from that, man, especially them high notes. Oh, that just lives rent free in my head all the time. But anyway, I appreciate the support, man. I appreciate the request. See everyone again soon.